Did the AG meet your deadline?
Shockingly, Bill, no, he didn't, even though he responded in just 4 intervening days from the time the National School Board Association sent him this outrageous letter accusing parents expressing their opinion at school board meetings of being domestic terrorists. That's a land speed record for the government, Bill. As you can probably imagine, these bureaucrats can't restock the coffee in the pantry in 4 days, much less issue a nationwide directive sicking the feds on parents who are concerned about their kids' education. What happened here is obvious. The National School Board Association, in concert with political hacks in the Department of Justice and the White House, colluded in advance to issue this letter. The Department of Justice knew it was coming, and then they sicked the feds on parents. That's why Merrick Garland should be resigning in disgrace.
Well, you wanted examples. I take it from that answer you didn't get any.
No, we didn't get any. All he's ever cited is a school board letter and unspecified news reports. I suspect the news reports are the ones cited in the school board's letter, which the School Board Association has now repudiated, and which use such discredited examples as a parent in Loudoun County who was angry that his daughter had been raped in a bathroom by a boy dressed as a girl. The school board then covered it up because they didn't want it to interfere with their transgendered policy in Pride Month, and even more amazingly, they transferred the perpetrator to another school where he assaulted another girl, all because it would have interfered with their woke agenda.
Well, the school board was apologetic in their response. Well, why do you think the AG and DOJ, the Department of Justice, have been so reluctant to be the same?
Well, I don't think they want to be exposed for having colluded with these liberals at the School Board Association, who were repudiated by their own board, which apparently was not consulted, to say nothing of members like school boards across the state of Arkansas and across the country. So they may not want to implement this directive fully now that they've been humiliated, but they also don't want to be humiliated in public and having to repudiate their own directive.
Well, last point here. Randi Weingartner is the president of the American Federation of Teachers. She's been of a target throughout COVID and beyond. Terry McAuliffe had her at his final campaign rally last night in Northern Virginia. What's that tell you?
I mean, isn't it amazing that Terry McAuliffe ends his entire campaign with the head of the teachers' unions? Randi Weingarten is a joke. Randi Weingarten does not even have children of her own. What in the hell does she know about raising and teaching kids? In fact, that's probably why she was perfectly fine to shut down schools for 2 years and force kids to wear masks, because she didn't have to deal with it at home. And in fact, Loudoun County, where they finished their campaign, the exact county that covered up 2 rapes, is also now closing schools this week. That's what Democrats across the state of Virginia are going to do if Terry McAuliffe gets reelected. They're going to shut down their schools again.
Wow.
That's why every concerned parent in Virginia should get out and vote for Glenn Youngkin today.
That is some strong language directed at Randi Weingartner. Just come back to Merrick Garland before we finish here. How will you get an answer from him, or do you expect none to come?
Well, we're going to demand answers. It's not just me, it's almost every Republican on the committee. And if it's necessary, we'll start holding up nominees, and we'll use other oversight mechanisms to make sure that he explains exactly what he based this directive on. In the end, I suspect it's going to be nothing but that School Board Association letter.
Senator, thank you for your time. Tom Cotton, you were tough on Merrick Garland. You said to his face you are glad that he is not on the U.S. Supreme Court. That got some headlines, too. We'll talk again, Senator. We'll see where it goes. Thank you for your time today.